Last time on She Rules the Waves, I did some bottom inspection. I made a template for a new gooseneck. I kept fiddling with the electric and navigational systems. I hid from copious amounts of rain, had a horrible trip back home, celebrated Christmas and New Year's before I made a time jump to February and returned to Sedna. Stay tuned. Good morning. It's my first morning back in Sedna, and since I arrived after midnight last night, my first mission is to go and get some groceries. Yep. Well, this is my first electric car charging. Very interesting. See if it actually works after I've gone shopping. Yeah, so I charged this one, and it was fine. There was an app, but I couldn't figure it out how to stop it, so finally I just pulled the cable, and I hope I will get a bill of some kind. We'll see. Well, the wind is howling. It's really starting to pick up, but it was supposed to rain, and it doesn't. So that makes me happy. It's actually even a little sunny. Not too shabby. Well, let's hit the project, shall we? Okay, so here it is. I have to install the expansion tank and then a series of valves for the whole water system and the flushing for the toilet. I'll show you. Okay, so this is pretty much the setup. Over here is the water pump, and then we'll go with these little thingies, the expansion tank, and hopefully I can have that straight this time instead of tilted like when I tried it last time. And then here where the water supply will be put on, we have a one-way valve so that the water can flow back. And we have the electric pump that will be connected to the toilet for the flushing, and then the water to the toilet goes out from there. So what I'm going to do first is just dry fit everything and see what it would look like in the cupboard. And then I will have to use this stuff to make sure that there's no leaks whatsoever. Alright, start with dry fitting. Okay, so it will be something like this. I mean, there is room, at least one way. I'll maybe have to move the pump a little. I think it should work. I realized I had to find a bigger board to mount the whole shebang on, so I got this wood from a neighbor. Now it's time to build and then assemble. Okay, so here it is. The entire thing. This is not on for real yet because I have to screw this board to the other board inside the lazarette or the cabinet, but this is the way it looks. So let's hope I can get it in place, and let's hope that it doesn't leak. There's so many points that this could leak, and it's gonna be terrible to fix it if it does, but there's not really much I can do because I can't test it before, so I just have to do it and keep my fingers crossed. I can't believe it. There doesn't seem to be any leaks. Alright, so the water is running now, and the pump just goes when this one's emptying out. And there's no leaks. Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Here's dinner. Oh, maybe I should add some vegetables. What do you think? Vegetables. Good morning, everybody. It's my second year here in Port St. Louis. There's a few challenges going on. It's extremely windy, although it's not raining as it was supposed to be. So that's good, but they're not giving us much electricity due to all the insane electricity prices in Europe at the moment. So I have to think about everything before I connect it to keep the breakers from going on the shore power. Except for that, there's also a few challenges with the fact that I am alone and I have to be in two places at the same time, on each side of one wall, for example. So, but I'm trying my best, so let's see what we are doing today. Okay, so the first step, I think, is to fill in these cracks with the sealant. It might make it look a little better. After that, the next step will be to try to get this out. Which means I have to be here and in the engine compartment at the same time. So we'll see how I manage to do that. Okay, so the idea now is that I have put a wrench down there. I'm monitoring it from the GoPro camera, and what I have to do now is climb in with another wrench and see if I can get in down there where the bolts are on the inside, quite a bit in. So let's see. One is out. That's the easiest one. That's the easiest one. Well, as it turns out, it was actually these two screws instead of those that I got loose now. So I guess I have to stick further to my right in there to figure out these two. So try number 2. Yeah, that was an easy one. Number 3 or 4. But then this happened. Viewer discretion is advised. Did I? Yeah, apparently I stabbed my forehead. Good job, Linus. Okay, that's a sexy new look, don't you think? Well, let's get back to it. Apparently I can't really reach it enough to get a grip with my finger, so I kind of have to do it this way, which is like 2 millimeters at a time. Super frustrating. Alright, let's see. Yes! Number 4! Woohoo! Success! Alright, it's loose. Whoop whoop! Now I just have to disconnect the hoses. And that's it. Alright, she's out. Whew. That was tough. And not without bloodshed. But, yay, I thought I was gonna have to get a second person to do this job, but I made it. Alright, so let's move on. Some cleaning up and some installing the new toilet. Time to clean up this area before we get started on the new installation. And pre-cleaning done. Let's see what it looks like with the new toilet. Alright, it's just put in place to see where it should go, but I think this will be perfect. And now I just have to remove it, drill some holes, and get it attached. And then, of course, figuring out how I'm getting the water from inside here to down there, preferably without having to pull a hose this way. Alright.
Well, you'll have to wait till the next episode to see how that goes. Thanks for being here, and as the rain starts to pour, I remind you to check out our social media and give this video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, and until next time, take care.